In a world where artificial intelligence shapes every facet of our lives, trust in those who create these powerful tools is paramount. But what happens when someone inside one of the world's most revered AI research organizations uncovers practices that could threaten that trust? Today, we delve into the dark corridors of OpenAI, guided by a whistleblower who dared to expose the secrets hidden within. This is not just a story of technology and ethics, but a stark reminder of the vigilance needed in the digital age. Join us as we uncover the hidden truths that shook the foundations of AI development. Founded with the lofty ambition to ensure that artificial intelligence benefits all of humanity, OpenAI quickly became a beacon of innovation and progress. But beneath the surface of groundbreaking research and open collaboration lies a narrative seldom told, shadowed by unsettling revelations. Our whistleblower, a pivotal part of the OpenAI team, stood at the crossroads of innovation and oversight, privy to the innermost workings of the organization. Tasked with overseeing crucial parts of AI development, they witnessed firsthand the shortcuts taken in safety protocols and ethical standards, actions that could compromise both public trust and user security. These dark secrets, veiled under the guise of rapid advancement, include manipulating research data, bypassing peer reviews, and neglecting the robust testing of AI systems before their public release. As we peel back the layers of secrecy, we find our whistleblower in a position burdened with significant responsibility to protect the integrity of AI research while grappling with the ethical quandaries posed by their discoveries. It is from this vantage point that they chose to step forward, driven by the imperative to expose truths too critical to remain hidden. The decision to expose the underbelly of a titan like OpenAI did not come lightly. Our whistleblower wrestled with a torrent of moral and ethical dilemmas, balancing the potential global impact of their revelations against personal and professional risks. It was a path paved with potential repercussions, but driven by a commitment to ethical integrity and the safety of society. The secrets laid bare were alarming. Unethical AI experiments that skirted the boundaries of consent and safety, extensive privacy violations where user data was mishandled, and undisclosed risks that could lead to unpredictable AI behaviors. These revelations painted a troubling picture of a future where technology could operate beyond the control of ethical guidelines. The immediate aftermath was a storm of responses. OpenAI found itself at the center of a critical backlash, grappling with calls for accountability. The tech community at large was forced to confront uncomfortable questions about the path AI development should take, while the public reaction ranged from shock and outrage to a renewed call for stringent regulatory oversight. This pivotal moment not only shook the foundations of OpenAI, but also ignited a global debate on the future of artificial intelligence. In the wake of the revelations, OpenAI was thrust into a period of introspection and transformation. The company swiftly moved to restore public trust, announcing a series of policy changes aimed at strengthening ethical guidelines and safety protocols. Leadership shakeups followed, with new faces brought in to enforce transparency and accountability. Public statements from OpenAI acknowledged the missteps and committed to a path of ethical AI development, promising a new era where such oversights would no longer be tolerated. Beyond the confines of OpenAI, the impact resonated throughout the tech industry. The whistleblower's courage sparked widespread debates over the ethics of AI, pushing other companies to scrutinize their own practices. This scrutiny wasn't just internal. It influenced regulatory bodies around the world to consider stricter regulations on AI development. Legislators began drafting bills aimed at ensuring AI technology would be developed and deployed with greater oversight and ethical responsibility. Industry standards began to shift, with an increased emphasis on ethical AI certifications and audits becoming the norm. Legally, the situation grew complex. While some called for punitive measures against OpenAI, others rallied in support of the whistleblower, championing their right to protect the public interest. Legal battles loomed, highlighting the precarious balance between corporate secrecy and public safety. Socially, the revelations galvanized public advocacy groups, which called for more transparency and accountability in the tech sector. Campaigns and public discussions flourished, driven by a collective demand for a future where technology remains a force for good, bound by the ethical considerations it demands. The whistleblower's actions did not just shake a company. They stirred a global conversation about the role and responsibilities of those who wield the power to shape the future of AI. This saga of ethical awakening serves as a reminder of the vigilance required to ensure that technology enhances society rather than undermining the very fabric of our ethical beliefs. The story of the OpenAI whistleblower is not an isolated event in the tech world. It joins a growing list of cases where individuals risk everything to bring hidden truths to light. One notable parallel is Edward Snowden, who exposed mass surveillance practices by the NSA. Like the OpenAI whistleblower, Snowden faced immense personal risk to reveal information he believed the public had a right to know. Both cases highlight the tension between corporate or governmental secrecy and the public's right to transparency. Another relevant comparison is Frances Haugen, the former Facebook employee who leaked internal documents showing the company's prioritization of profits over public safety. Her revelations spurred global debates on the impact of social media algorithms on mental health, misinformation, and democracy. Similarly, the OpenAI case has ignited discussions on ethical boundaries in AI development and the unchecked power of tech organizations. These whistleblowers share common traits: a commitment to ethics, the courage to act against powerful entities, and a willingness to face potential ostracism or legal action. However, their stories also underscore systemic flaws within these organizations, flaws that create environments where ethical concerns are sidelined in favor of growth, innovation, or profit. From the OpenAI case, the tech industry can draw critical lessons. First, the importance of creating robust internal mechanisms for reporting and addressing ethical concerns cannot be overstated. If whistleblowers feel that their voices will be heard internally, they may not feel the need to go public. Second, organizations must prioritize transparency without waiting for crises to force their hand. Transparency builds trust, not just with the public, but also within the organization itself. Finally, the industry must embrace a culture of ethical accountability. This means not only having guidelines in place, but also embedding those principles into everyday operations and decision-making processes. As AI and other technologies become increasingly integral to society, the stakes for getting this right grow ever higher. In the end, the OpenAI whistleblower's story, like those of Snowden and Haugen, serves as a stark reminder: innovation must never come at the cost of ethical compromise. The tech industry must take this as an opportunity to realign its priorities, ensuring that progress and ethics walk hand in hand into the future. As we reflect on the narrative of the OpenAI whistleblower, we're reminded of the crucial role that bravery plays in the march of progress. Whistleblowers like the one at OpenAI are not just shedding light on hidden malpractices, they are champions of ethical vigilance, ensuring that our technological advancements don't leave our moral compass behind. Their courage in the face of immense personal and professional risks helps steer the tech world towards a more accountable and transparent future. This story serves as a compelling call to action for all of us. As stakeholders in this increasingly digitized world, it is imperative that we actively participate in shaping the ethical landscape of technology. Discussing, debating, and advocating for ethical AI isn't just a responsibility, it's a necessity. Transparency in technology isn't just about uncovering misdeeds, it's about fostering an environment where innovation thrives alongside ethical standards. As we stand on the brink of an AI-driven future, let us be guided not by fear, but by foresight. The power of AI is immense, but the responsibility it carries is even greater. Society's role in shaping this technology must be proactive, not reactive. Let us not wait for more whistleblowers to remind us of our duties. Let us take the reins now, ensuring that as we build increasingly intelligent systems, we remain ever mindful of the values that make us human. In conclusion, remember, the future of AI is not just a narrative written by codes and algorithms. It is a story we write every day through our choices and actions. Let's commit to being vigilant, ethical, and transparent architects of this technological era. For in the end, the true measure of our advancements won't be the intelligence of our machines, but the wisdom with which we guide them.